In a sleek Paris office, a rich client named Dominique Lempereur hires Nicky Larson, a sharp private detective known as the City Hunter. Nicky's fast, clever, and unbeatable with a knack for cracking tough cases. But he's got a weakness. He's a total flirt, easily distracted by women. Dominique hands Nicky a mission: protect a magical perfume called the perfume of Cupid. This isn't just any fragrance. When sprayed, it makes anyone who smells it fall deeply in love with the wearer for 48 hours. If no antidote is used, the love becomes permanent. Dominique says it's a priceless heirloom from his late father, but dangerous people are after it. Nicky scoffs at the magic part, thinking it's nonsense. To prove it works, Dominique spritzes some on himself. Nicky's partner, Laura Marconi, feels a sudden rush. She denies it, but her blushing betrays her. Nicky's skeptical but takes the job. To test the perfume further, he sprays it on Laura, a tough woman who's never been the romantic type. If it works on her, he'll believe it. Moments later, an explosion rocks the street outside their agency. Laura's knocked back, dazed, and a cleaner named Skippy, caught in the blast, smells the perfume on her. His eyes glaze over, he's smitten. In the chaos, a masked thief on a motorcycle snatches the perfume's case and speeds off. Nicky leaps into action, chasing the thief through Paris. The motorcycle crashes, and the thief flees into a beauty clinic, clutching the case. Nicky storms in, ears sharp, pinpointing the thief hiding behind a curtain. He raises his gun, ready to confront him, but a nurse walks by. Nicky's weakness kicks in. He can't resist flirting, twirling his gun to impress her. The thief seizes the moment, bolting out. The chase spills into an operating room where a patient, terrified of pain, is under anesthesia for cosmetic surgery. Nicky and the thief brawl, crashing into medical equipment. The patient, still groggy, gets caught in the crossfire, bandages flying. Laura bursts in, grabbing an anesthetic needle and jabbing the thief. He collapses and Nicky snatches the case back. They rush to return it to Dominique, but when he opens it, the case is empty. In the motorcycle crash's chaos, a passerby must have grabbed the real perfume, leaving a fake case behind. Nicky's got 47 hours to find it before the love effect becomes permanent, and before the bad guys get it. Nicky calls his tech-savvy friend, Gilbert, to track down the passerby. By morning, they find her address. Nicky and Laura arrive to see the woman, Jessie, tied up with her family. A thug working for a crime boss named Vinci got there first. Jessie explains he found a bottle in the crash and sprayed it, thinking it was just nice perfume. Her mother-in-law, visiting unexpectedly, smelled it and fell head over heels for him, causing chaos. Vinci, realizing the perfume's power, ran off to chase his idol, a famous model named Angelique. Nicky pieces it together. Vinci's obsession with Angelique's social media posts points to the Monaco hotel, where the model's hosting an event. Nicky and Laura race to Monaco, guessing Vinci's using the perfume to get close to Angelique. They're right. Vinci's at the hotel, waving the bottle to charm his way past security. He blags a free plane ticket, a sports car, though it runs out of gas, and even gets 3 women to push it after they smell the perfume. At the hotel, Vinci nearly gets hit by a car, but a group of playing with toy ducks swarm her, enchanted by the scent. Meanwhile, on their flight, Laura notices Skippy, the cleaner, staring at her. He's been tailing her since the explosion, obsessed after smelling the perfume. In the plane's bathroom, he confesses his love, making Laura cringe. They land and head to the hotel, but their cab gets ambushed by Poncho goons. A giant magnet drops, pinning the driver. Nicky smashes the window, freeing them, but the goons knock them out and tie them up. In a warehouse, Poncho forces Nicky to truth serum, hoping to learn the perfume's location. The drug works too well. Nicky spills that Vinci has it at the Monaco hotel. Poncho sends his men after her, but Nicky, fighting the serum's haze, kicks him and escapes his restraints. Laura, locked in a car trunk, pries it open just as Skippy, still trailing her, helps her out. Nicky takes down the remaining goons, but Poncho slips away. As Nicky catches his breath, he notices a watch on Poncho's man's wrist. It's the same one Laura's brother, Bernard, wore before he was killed years ago. Bernard, Nicky's old partner, had uncovered Vinci's crimes and paid the price. Pancho's man must be the killer. Laura sees the watch too and raises her gun, ready to avenge her brother. Laura reacts faster, shooting Pancho's man dead to save her life. Nicky reckons, grieving but relieved. They head to the hotel, where the perfume's effect is wearing off on Nicky. He's still drawn to Laura, daydreaming about a life together, but shakes it off. They spot Vinci, who's about to give the perfume to Angelique. Vinci hands over the bottle. Nicky grabs it and reaches for the antidote, hesitating. If he uses it, his feelings for Laura might fade. He looks at her, torn, then decides to hold off. But Laura's in trouble. Pancho's men have strapped a bomb to her, wired to explode if she leaves the hotel or if her heartbeat spikes. Pancho smirks, saying it's controlled by a chip only he can deactivate. Nicky's out of options. He surrenders his gun, playing along to buy time. The hotel turns into a battlefield. Nicky and Laura, still under the perfume's spell, fight Vinci's gang with flair, taking out goons with precise shots. Laura, despite the bomb, dodges and strikes, her training kicking in. Skippy, bumbling but loyal, joins the fray. Vinci's caught in the chaos, grabs a fire extinguisher, spraying foam to blind the enemies. A stray goon aims at Laura, but Skippy spots him and lobs a grenade, blowing up. The explosion distracts Vinci, giving Nicky a chance. Surrounded, Nicky and Laura leap from a balcony, landing on a pile of crates to counterattack. The gang closes in, but Skippy, despite his cluelessness, trips a goon, buying them time. But Laura, thinking fast, cuts the bomb's wires. It doesn't explode, she's free. Nicky knows they can't outrun the bomb's range. He lies to Laura, saying if she runs fast enough, she'll escape. She bolts, trusting him. Nicky ties the bomb to himself and locks the hotel door, ready to sacrifice himself. Laura, halfway out, looks back. No explosion. The hotel erupts in flames as Pancho's man scatters. Back in Paris, Nicky returns the perfume to Dominique, but Laura notices a ring on his finger, Bernard's ring. Dominique's the real mastermind. He stole the perfume years ago, killed Bernard to cover it up, and hired Nicky to protect it while framing Pancho. Laura pulls a hidden recorder, catching his confession. Police swarm in, arresting Dominique. He sneers, but a sniper's bullet, Nicky's, hits his gun, disarming him. 5 shots pierce a wall, the last one grazing Dominique's hand. Nicky steps out, alive, having faked his death to trap the villain. At their agency, Nicky and Laura meet the perfume's true owner, a quiet chemist. He destroys the bottle, keeping only a single bullet-shaped vial as a memento. Skippy, tagging along, trips over a mop, still dreaming of Laura. In a prison cell, Dominique's locked away, the other inmates eyeing him strangely. Someone sprayed the perfume on him. His future looks chaotic, but Nicky and Laura's is just beginning. Laura, teasing, then asks if Nicky feels anything. He smirks, unfazed. He says, "I already love you." Laura laughs, blushing, and they walk off, partners in every sense.